guys. Well, it's been a while, a long while, and I thought I'd bring you over to my other channel. My name's Michelle, and I'm a mixed media artist, although I don't like calling myself an artist. I play, and that's what I love about art. You can play, there's no rules. It's a huge stress reliever. So I just wanted to share with you a few things. Number one, I'm testing my camera angle. Number two, I just discovered pastels, and I absolutely love pastels. This is not pastel. Where's my other box? On Amazon, when they had the Amazon Prime Day sales, I bought these Caran d'Ache oil pastels, neo pastels, whatever you want to say. And they're not what I was expecting. I wanted something water soluble, and these are not. Although I do like them. So a lady that I follow, gosh, I can't remember her name. I absolutely love her. She uses a lot of pastels, but she really liked these. So I said, okay. I bit the bullet and got these. I love these. If you're looking to play with pastels, I highly recommend these. These are water soluble. Again, I'll show you the box. And
just jumping in, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Everything you see,
this morning.
I bought with my own money.
This is,
thank you for watching.
The bottom is acrylic. Then I used my Caran d'Ache Neo 2s. I'm trying to get in focus. And then I used ink. Liquitex, different colored inks. And just played. So I'm going to put this aside because this has got to dry. It's really wet. It's messy, but again, it's just play. I was going to do flowers, but then I decided to do cactuses. So hold on one sec. I'm going to share with you my art, my sketchbook, one of them. This was this year. This is a Walmart sketchbook, less than $10. The paper isn't great, but I've done a lot of things on this. And yes, the paper does wrinkle, and sometimes if you press hard, it does poke holes in it, but it works. This is my husband, Rob. Now, this is these Caran d'Ache. Is it this Caran d'Ache or really the cheap ones? I think it is the Caran d'Ache. I think it's these. I was just testing these out. So let's take a look. I think it is the ones here. I'm digging through here. Sorry about the noise. So I bought these a long time ago, sometime last year. They're very inexpensive, but they have a terrible odor to them. These are the 50 Pastels Pentel Arts. It bothers my breathing. And I really didn't know what I was doing, except for laying color down. These are not water solubles. And I knew nothing at the time about water solubles. So I think it's a mix. I'm not real sure. Now, these are the Pentels. These are not these faces are not the Neo pastels. Because I could tell as soon as I opened the page that the smell came right at me. So if you're very not allergic too, but if you're sensitive to smells, I do not recommend them. If you're not, they're good to play and especially start out. I have such a hard time painting cats. I don't know why. So a couple of weeks ago, I was following this girl, and she was doing like 10-minute sketches of cats, and I said, perfect. As I'm talking, we'll just go through this. And so I started practicing my cats. This is gouache. So you can lay multiple medias down. This is pencils. I was working on my eyes. This is just a mixed, I think most of this is pencils. This is oil pastels, pencils. Again, this is just loosening up, playing, getting out of your head, forgetting about what life is throwing at you, and making faces. Yeah, that smell is very strong. They say that you should lay either paper down or wax paper. I don't have any wax paper. Okay, this is when I fell in love with these pastels. The Unison color pastels. This is what it looks like when you wet it. So you lay it down. I'll show you. You lay it down and then put water over it like you're painting. And I just love the texture. I love everything about them. And you don't have to get them wet. You could just smear. This is started the 10-minute sketch. This was July 14th of this year. His feet are a little wonky. This was another sketch that crazy. It was a real woman, and she had a real bird. You know, it was a photo of it, and they come out the best. But you don't believe how 10 minutes goes like that. I don't know if you could see all my faces. There's the other page. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. That still isn't going to work. This is the pastels with water, laying it down. It's supposed to be, I don't know which way the camera's facing. Wrong way. The sky, and then sailboats with the reflection. My easel's in the way. I'm working in a very small area, so, and I bought this. So what I did, I bought the setup years ago. But the handle that comes out like this, it only comes out to here. Now my table has a lot more on that side. So I'm crunched in this corner. So we got to turn it over now because I'm a little dyslexic. And see what I did? My husband drew that. I did not draw that. I was in the bedroom, and he's sitting at the art table, And he's sketching. I was like, what are you doing? I thought it was my new sketchbook, but it wasn't. He said, boy, I can't even draw anymore. It's just some more faces. I love doing faces. Even though she's a little scary. But you never know what you're going to get. This is watercolor, pastels, pencil. Again, pencil. I was just doodling, practicing birds. This is a mess. This was Valentine's Day, so I made a tribute to me and my husband when we used to go out and have fun and dance. Just practicing faces. Not the best. Not the best for sure. This is just a pull. The lady that Hester, her last name is Hester. She does a lot of still lifes and table settings, so I was practicing that. This is neon dash crayons, pastels, just a lot of different things. Put this paper back here. I was trying to do an owl. Did not come out the way I wanted it. This is a table setting. Hope you can see the whole thing. I had bought some new markers and I was testing them out, just playing. Again, this is all just play, freedom, getting out of your head. I had some extra Liquitex and I just laid that down. This is a mess. Bunch of fairies, angels. Another sketch, table setting. Hope you can see. I'm trying to go a little fast because I don't want, otherwise we'll be here till tomorrow. Just more doodles. See how thin the paper is. But if you ever, you know, if you want to pick up a sketchbook for $10 at Walmart, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So real quick, I don't think there's any, this one came out pretty good. I like this one. Now this one is all done with the pastels, the unison pastels, unison. They're a little messy. So let's, real quick, we're just gonna, so you could lay it down like this. And you could rub it with your fingers. That's why I went to the Dollar Tree and bought these. Or you could just get a sponge and do this. I would definitely recommend better paper. Now I'll show you what it looks like when it's wet. I'm not making anything fancy here. I'm just showing you the black here. And if you have a corner, you can make some trees. I do have a brown here. Probably should use that. That's brown. Okay, let me get my... I'll just go ahead and use this. I just started using these pens. They're pretty convenient. But my favorite brushes, I'll show you in a minute. Got them on Amazon. Get a pack for less than $10. And I just love them. And that'll stay pretty much forever. I do have sealant I will put down once I get something. Again, right now I'm just playing. But see the difference when you get it wet. And like I said, the paper does hold up. It gets a little thin. Okay, now I'm going to show you, put this aside. And get my other sketchbook out. Let's see. Everybody ranted and raved about these moleskins. Well, let me tell you, I'm not impressed. I don't know whether I bought the wrong paper, which I think I did, so that would be my fault. But I will never buy another moleskin. I love the speedballs, and you don't see anybody talking about them, and I don't know why. Because this was my first sketchbook. Was a speedball. And the paper, you can do any kind of media on here. This is watercolor. See how thick the paper is? I call these my fancy cats. But I just absolutely love this paper, and I will go back to using. Oh, I do have empty pages. Oh, awesome. That just made my day. I thought I was at the end of the road with these. That's why I was buying them. Cool. Cool beans. This is watercolor. And the paper is better than the Walmart paper. There's no doubt. I'd say it's a little thicker. But it's not worth the money. You know, this Amazon Prime Day sales really get to you, especially if you're like anything like myself, who watches YouTube. That's pretty much all I watch. And then you get going down the rabbit hole watching everybody buying things and opening things, and you're like, oh yeah, oh I need that, oh yeah. This is the Unison. By the way, these are so the landscape half sticks pastels. And I made a landscape. It's just a little village done with watercolor. And that's that stinky one. I don't know, I follow a lot of artists, and they use them, and they like them, you know. No one has ever said that they have a little smell to them. This isn't finished. I was going to do some line work. So maybe I just got a bad batch. It's just practicing people sitting. I have a hard time people sitting. See, they're all laying down. These are the ladies. Somebody's in the hallway. They're probably saying, who's she talking to? This I did in ink. Just playing. Some more girls. Just practicing my gouache, mixing colors. This is gouache. This is watercolor. Yeah, this is watercolor. This I just did the other day. Am I going the right way? Cat face. This came out terrible. This is watercolor. Yesterday I didn't know what. I try to paint every day, no matter what it is. And I had watercolor laid down, and I just put a house on top of it. And this I did yesterday. My little fairies. I love fairies. That's about it. So, sorry I've been missing for so long. I've been on my other channel a lot. And I just thought I'd hop on here and say hello. And I hope everyone's doing well. And if you haven't tried art, please try it. It's a game changer. If you're depressed, if you're, however you're feeling, it's a game changer. And it doesn't have to be expensive. Believe me, it doesn't have to be expensive. You can go to Walmart and start off that way. That's how I did it. So I'm going to try to start coming on here a little more. And we'll start painting together. I appreciate your patience with me. Stay creative, and I'll see you soon. Bye.